guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I am doing some hot chocolate bombs. If you guys want to see how they turned out, just keep on watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Like, comment, and share and all that good stuff. It will help out my channel. So let's get started with the video. These are all the items I use to make my hot chocolate bombs, and this is also my very first time making these, so you're gonna see some few mistakes in this video, which I still kept because it's very important to know what mistakes people could have when they're making something for the first time. I didn't see any videos. I just went with the flow and just thought I was doing what I was doing. So when it came to melting the chocolate, I used this chocolate. So good. I love this chocolate. It melts really easily. It does not burn easily like most chocolates I've experienced. However, I put coconut oil to make it thinner like how I normally do. However, I did not need to add coconut oil because it was way too thin. And I was putting these chocolate in the microwave 30 seconds at a time until it's nicely melted, but it was just too thin because of the coconut oil. So definitely make the chocolate more thicker by omitting the coconut oil. You do not need it. So when you see me putting it in the molds, you'll see me struggling a little bit because it kept running down. I did wait a few seconds to the chocolate to harden up a bit. However, it just was way too thin, and you guys will see in just a few minutes how it cracked. So definitely make the chocolate thicker. Just omit the coconut oil. You do not need that at all, and that was my first mistake. But at the end, it still all turned out. So just wanted to give you guys a little heads up in what I experienced.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day.
Yeah, chopping those candy canes was a hot mess. One other mistake I did was I put the molds in the fridge, so that's why it looks kind of like tannish. Definitely don't do that. You see all that? Don't do that. Don't put it in the fridge. Just let it harden outside of the fridge. And then you see all that crack? No, hot mess. But I ended up putting it back in the mold and making another second layer to make it a little bit thicker. So definitely make the chocolate a little bit thicker, but not too thick, so when you pour the hot chocolate or hot milk on it, it will actually melt. But yeah, that was definitely two mistakes all in one right there.
Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic.
As you can see, even the second layer was a little bit too thin, but it still came out decent enough to make at least 3 of the hot chocolate bombs. So you see me here, I took that plate and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds to a minute, and I kind of like melted down the edges so it wouldn't be as raggedy as it was. Have you seen it previously? And this is when I start assembling the hot chocolate bombs. I put my hot chocolate in it, and then I put some candy canes in it and some marshmallows in it. And even though I had some issues, it still came out pretty cool. So in order to There you go. There you go. Just watch the video. In order to have it kept together, just put the chocolate, one half of the chocolate, and melt it, the edges up again, and then just assemble it and let it dry. And it takes like a couple seconds to dry, and it's all good to go.
Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
So for these being my first time, they didn't come out as bad as I thought they would. They melted, tasted good, and I was super excited to try it out. So you guys are seeing me demonstrate how to do the hot chocolate bomb. I was struggling a little bit. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and got a little bit of tips on ways to correct your mistakes if you do any, or at least I gave you some advice before starting your hot chocolate bomb. So, and let me stop rambling on like I normally do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.